Hey, phonies, I'm Crazy Pretzel. Were you expecting someone else? Maybe Grumpy Cheeto? Well, guess what, phonies? That guy's on vacation this week, so who better to substitute than his arch nemesis, Crazy Pretzel? Yeah, that's right. I'm back in business, phonies. So I watched tonight's Smackdown, and it was a decent show. It was kind of in the middle. If I had to give it a grading scale on from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst show I've ever seen, 10 being the greatest show I've ever seen, I would give the show probably a 6.92. Yeah. Oh, by the way, phonies, there's not going to be any little Power Ranger ranking system in this, because let's face it, phonies, that Grumpy Cheeto, he gives no credit to people that come up with things from the past. Take Aristotle, for instance. Here's a man that came up with a great number system, but what does Grumpy Cheeto do? Makes it into a Power Ranger system? They didn't have Power Rangers back in those days. They had numbers. So because of Aristotle's contributions, this show ranking system is going to be your basic numbers. Out of 5. In respect to Aristotle. So we start the show off here with an little Edge promo. Teddy Long, Theodore Long. I'm trying to say two of his forward names at the beginning. Theodore Long comes out, introduces Edge, the newest superstar to SmackDown. And we're going to have our first matchup, Edge versus Jack Swagger. Swagger cuts a little promo prior to it. Basically, ripping on Edge for attacking his mascot last week, who was representing an endangered species. It was kind of funny stuff. And Edge interrupts him. He's like, "Yeah, tonight I'm gonna not be PG. I'm gonna give you the bird or something." It was kind of funny, I guess. So we had Edge versus Swagger 1-on-1, and it was a pretty good matchup. But I would say, very good opening matchup. At least one thing good about this show compared to last week is there was actually a lot of wrestling on this show, unlike last week. Last week was a cluster F on wrestling. But anyway, we had some good moves in the matchup. Let's see. Edge speared the mascot early on in the match, so the mascot was stretchered back to the back. And let's see what else happened in this matchup. Swagger had some good offense. He had an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Edge comes back with a tornado DDT, and then belly-to-belly suplex by Swagger for a 2 count. And then there was a lot of, a nice little series of reversals here. Edge went for a spear, and then Swagger dodged it, and then Swagger tried to put him in the ankle lock, and Edge fought his way out of it. And then Swagger, what did Swagger do after that? It was just such a good little counter. Let's see. Oh, Swagger went for his gut-wrench powerbomb, and then Edge fought out of that into his Edge-O-Matic and got him in it for a 2 count, and then he kicked out. And then the finish of the matchup saw Swagger went for a move, but wound up getting, drop toe hold into a turnbuckle, and then Edge hit him with a spear. 1, 2, 3, and Edge is your winner in this matchup. Very good opening matchup. And for Aristotle, I am going to give this match a nice 4 out of 5. It was a good 8-minute matchup, and I appreciated it. Before I go on, the one thing that almost really turned me off about watching... That's just Grumpy wondering if I'm doing my job right. Well, obviously I am. Grumpy, take it easy, buddy. But anyway, the one thing that really almost turned me off to this show was Michael Cole was doing commentary again. Why is this guy doing commentary? He does Raw, I think he does NXT, which I don't watch. He does fucking Smackdown. I think they took him off Superstars to have someone else on there. So, basically they're saying I should watch Superstars and not watch any other show. I'm so sick of this guy. He is just annoying. I don't want to watch him on SmackDown as a commentator. Stryker is good. Grisham is okay, but, those two guys do a fine job. I don't want to see Michael Cole on the show anymore. Take his ass off the show before I come to WWE and permanently take his ass off television. I'd do the whole world a favor. That's probably why the rankings on Raw go straight to hell, because of this punk. Doesn't know when to quit. Alright, anyway, let's go on further with the SmackDown review. So, what did we have next? We had a dashing Cody Rhodes promo. I know how much Grumpy loves these. Basically, this week, Cody Rhodes was teaching us how to brush our teeth. Because, let's face it, Americans and all kinds of other people don't take care of their teeth properly, you know? And Cody Rhodes was kind enough to us and informed us that we shouldn't use a regular toothbrush. We should use an electric toothbrush. I never thought of that. And he also said instead of rinsing our mouths out with, regular, ordinary, shitty tap water, we should use bottled water. Because it's purified and great. He didn't really add the purified aspect, but when I thought about it, that made sense. So from now on, when I brush my teeth, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow and buy an electric toothbrush and bottled water. So that way, when I brush my teeth, I'll see the beauty that he's trying to present to us. Like, don't you see it? It's amazing. I love this character. He informs all of us. But yeah, that was the Dashing Cody Rhodes promo. Awesome. Let's see. Next, we had a Crummy Divas matchup, which, if some of you had bathroom breaks, I suggested you take them during this one. Layla versus Kelly Squared. A 2-minute matchup. The finish of the matchup was, I'm just going straight to it. Finish of the matchup was, Kelly went for like a cartwheel elbow or something, and Layla wound up kicking her like in the leg or something, and then hit her like with a nice neck breaker for a 3 count. I would have given this match a 1 based on the fact it was 2 minutes, but because Natalya came out with Kelly, I give it 1.5 because Natalya is awesome. And after the match, Natalya tried putting one of the late cool people in the sharpshooter, but it didn't work. So based off Natalya being there, a bonus of 0.5. So, yeah, that was the Divas matchup. Next, we had a Big Show promo, and basically he came out, he ran to the ring, promoted his, I guess a movie coming out, what was it? Knucklehead. There's a robot on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles called the Knucklehead that Shredder tried to use. Never really worked for him, but in case you were wondering, I wonder if this movie's based off that. Anyway, so Big Show promotes that, and then he says that he has an announcement that he's team captain of Smackdown. And, basically, he says he's trying to pick some people. So then the Dude Busters come out, and they say, we want to be on this team. And Big Show's like, who are you guys? And we're like, the Dude Busters. And then he's, who? Basically he's ignoring that they actually exist on SmackDown. And, they're like, look, we want to be on your team, but if you don't want us, then we'll go talk to Teddy Long, get traded to Raw, and then be on Miz's team, and then we'll, kick your ass or whatever. So then Show looks all confused, and he starts looking at Hornswoggle. Yeah, Hornswoggle's the team mascot, and he came out. I was ready to just skip this promo completely, but I was like, I'll give it a shot. So Hornswoggle just kind of does this, and then, so Big Show just chokeslams both of them. What a great promo. Not really. I didn't really care for it much. Next, we have the tag team champions of Chosen Rhodes. That's right, the Chosen One and Dashing Cody Rhodes. Or I could have called him the Chosen Dashing Rhodes, but Chosen Rhodes seems simple enough. Chosen Rhodes versus Kofi Calvary, or Kofi and Caval. I didn't want to call him Coffee and Cream, but you know what I mean. So I gave this match 2 out of 5 because it was like a 3-minute match. It could have gone a little bit longer. It had some decent offense in it, though. Like, one good spot was, what was it? McIntyre blind tagged Cody into the match, and, Kingston was trying to sunset flip on him, and then Cody Rhodes just come in and kick him in the head. Just kind of cool, psychology-wise there. Then we had a blind tag, and Cavallo had some really good offense, some good kicks and stuff. And then the finish of the matchup, because it was so short, Kofi went for, a diving move or something on McIntyre, and then Rhodes just kind of, chucked him out of the ring with that, so he, missed him. And then, Cody Rhodes hit the crossroads on Cavallo and got the 3 count. So, Chosen Rhodes wins. Again, it could have been better, if it went longer, but for what it was okay. Next, we had a Paul Bearer Kane promo sending a message to The Undertaker. They could have skipped this promo with a simple text message, But whatever. Speaking of text messages, why don't I see what Grumpy sent me? Let's see what he sent me. Oh, he said, you better not screw up my show or else I'm going to kick your ass. Yeah, whatever, Grumpy. You ain't going to do nothing, buddy. So, let's see. Where was I? Basically, it wasn't really a special promo or nothing. Kane and Paul Bearer were bragging about what they did. Basically, Kane was saying that the crowd has nothing like that the crowd like always needs to look up to somebody, but now they have nobody to look up to with Undertaker, and that the Undertaker needs to like, I don't know what. I wrote a quote on this. What did I write? Nothing left. That they're all pathetic. I don't know. Basically, they're just warming up on torturing the Undertaker. I don't know. Wasn't a very good promo. They had some weird music playing in it too, but I don't know. Couldn't have did without this promo. Oh, that was better than Big Show promo. Next, we had a good matchup. Another good matchup. We had MVP versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title. Before this matchup started, they showed some footage from NXT. Like, I guess Vicky and her protege, Caitlyn, or protege. Is that, yeah, protege. I was thinking the other word, like pro or leader or something. I don't know. Commander. But anyway, Caitlyn and Vicky had a match, I guess, and Dolph Ziggler, like, didn't really interfere in the matchup. He was letting Vicky do it, and Vicky was like, "Why aren't you helping me?" And then, while that was going on, Caitlyn rolled up Vicky and pinned her. And then Caitlyn was so excited she won, she hugged Dolph Ziggler. So Vicky gets pissed off, and like beginning of this matchup, she's like just staring a hole through Ziggler. And like at one point during the matchup, like MVP was in the ropes, and he could have like, let me see how much time I got left. About 3 minutes. Wonderful. So basically, like she could have slapped him, and didn't really work. She didn't do anything. So Ziggler was like, I'm sorry, we're a team," and then Vicky leaves the ring. So basically, we just had a nice little one-on-one match for a while. And based on my time, I'm gonna kind of speed this up a little bit. But Ziggler winds up winning the matchup, though. It was a great matchup. They gave this match like 9 minutes, but it was a good matchup, though. Ziggler wound up winning. Caitlyn came out toward the end of the matchup, like came out later, and basically like Ziggler had like tried the sleeper hold, and then MVP threw him off, and then MVP like ran into the ropes, and Caitlyn tripped him, and then MVP was like, what'd you do that for? And then zigzag 1, 2, 3. So Dolph Ziggler retains the Intercontinental title. It was a really good matchup. I just wish I had some more time to get into it, because I'm trying to speed this up. We had an Alberto Del Rio promo. Basically, he said that, I don't know, he called Rey Mysterio, like, dog trash. He couldn't say dog shit, called him dog trash. Let's see. Said that he's, not the best person in Mexico. He's the essence of excellence. He's the best. He said something in Spanish. I think he called him a girl in Spanish at the end of it or something. Said that, he's going to have a hard time cleaning Rey Mysterio's dog shit off of his boot or something. I don't know. It was simple, but it was okay promo. Then the main event, Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio. Lots of good offense in the matchup. Rey Mysterio dominated most of it, but Del Rio took over for a little bit. Mysterio hit like, let's see, some of the big moves he did. He hit a crossbody from the top rope to Del Rio on the outside of the ring. That was pretty sweet. What else did he do? I wrote down some play-by-play. Let's see. He dropped toe hold him into the steel steps at the beginning before the crossbody. Let's see. Split-legged moonsault for 2 count. Rio hit this awesome move. Like, Rey Mysterio was on the top rope, and Rio, like, jumped up to the middle rope and then kicked him, like, off the top rope. It's, like, to the floor. That was pretty sweet. Rio hit, like, a nice back suplex on the matchup for 2 count. Mysterio winds up fighting back. Mysterio hit, like, a nice hurricanrana from Del Rio, like, into the ropes and was going to go for the 619, but then, Rodriguez distracted Ray, and then Rio comes charging to, like, get him or something, winds up knocking Rodriguez off, stuck in the ropes, 619, body splash, 1, 2, 3. And your winner was Rey Mysterio. I gave this match a 3.5 out of 5. I don't know if I said the MVP versus Ziggler match, I gave that 4 out of 5. But, yeah, overall, the Smackdown, the wrestling they had on it was pretty good for the most part. You could skip the Divas matchup, and of course the tag team match could have gone longer. But other than that, it's good Smackdown. I think I give the show about a 7, 6.5 to a 7. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.